Tēnā koutou I te iwi nau mai, ara mai, and welcome to our He Kaupapa Kōrero, kōrero today. And we're really excited to share with whānau a kaupapa that is taking place right here at home under our maunga. So before we get too much into the detail around what this kaupapa is all about, we're just really excited to have with us today one of the whānau from Lunami. And as you can see here, I'm joined today with Ross. Tēnā koe, Ross. How are you today?
Kia ora, Raymond. Kia te pai, thank you.
Yeah. Kia ora, kia ora. Thank you so much for coming along today and having a kōrero with us. And so just for our whānau out there, in regards to the kaupapa that we're talking about, so Lunami, aira whānau, Lunami is a new kaupapa that has I suppose been happening for a little while back in here in Taranaki, but what's really cool about this kaupapa is just how it's delivered, what it's all about, and especially too the whole thing around the tech side of things. So what better way to kōrero about it than to bring the actual the whānau there themselves from Lunami to come in and actually, he kōrero with our whānau out there today. So yeah, Ross, so tell us about Lunami. What is it? So what can we what is it that you're about, and what is it that you do there?
Yeah, awesome. So Lunami is a tech academy here in Plymouth. And it's we're a tertiary education provider, and basically we do tech courses. And so you can come here, and if you have an interest in, say, programming, making websites or apps or software or design, so doing graphic design or designing websites and applications, or even if you're interested in fixing things and becoming a technician, so doing hardware networking, this is a place where you can come and study those courses. Yeah.
Rawe, because I noticed too, just having a look on the Lunami Facebook page. So that's right, whānau. Lunami do have their own Facebook page, and I just had a little bit of a look in regards to some of the content that's on there. And what was really cool to hear was from some of your previous tauira around about being able to do something like this, the tech side of things here in Taranaki, because normally it's in the main centre. So I'm thinking like Auckland and Wellington. So yeah, just say how big that is to actually have something uniquely like this here, pretty much under our maunga.
Yeah, awesome. So exactly, that was my experience. I wanted to do design. I had to go down to Wellington, and I did a 4-year degree there. And all the struggles that come with that, and that's where I got into, I guess, digital media and web and app design and stuff like that. But if there was something like, I think what we find as a trend is that we have these tech academies where you can go in and do shorter courses as well, and more practical courses where you can gain those skills and apply it really quickly. And to have that here in Taranaki is really cool, and it just means you don't have to leave home, like you said.
Perfect.
Yeah. And also you're saving in so many costs. You don't get that big student loan perhaps too.
No, definitely, because it is that's another added expense, especially when you're, I suppose, so early on in your education, in the sense of trying to figure out what it is that you're actually wanting to do. And so with there at Lunami, what are some of the actual programs? So what is it when tauira come to you? What is it that they can possibly look at studying in when it comes to this space?
Yeah, so like I mentioned before, we have 3 main areas, which is the programming, if you want to become a programmer, design courses to become a designer, and our hardware and networking if you want to become a technician. And so in those courses, say if you, in programming, you can learn how to program, code up software and websites and apps and things like that. And then in our hardware and networking, you can learn how to, fix devices and do Apple training. And on our design side of things, where you can come in and learn, graphic design, advertising, marketing, UX design, which is, how to design for the screens like mobile apps and websites and stuff like that. And other courses within design too.
Gosh, that sounds awesome, man. I just wish that was around 20 years ago when I was just coming out of high school. It just, yeah, it sounds pretty cool. And I think, talking from our perspective too, e te whānau is that, so Taranaki iwi has been working, doing a bit of a collab with Learn Me, and in particular with their current cohort as well. And so when we refer to cohort, so it's a ohu or a group of their current tauira. And it's been a really, really great experience, not only for us at Te Kahui or Taranaki iwi, but also for our Learn Me whānau there. So just share with our whānau out there, Ross, what has it been like for yourselves there and for the tauira, just in regards to this whole collab experience and this, around what we're trying to, I suppose, create.
Yeah, no, this is Hangarau Akoranga. Our program is a real cool, I guess, special program, and such a great opportunity where, if you think that, you have an interest in tech, maybe you come in from, even gaming, and you think, oh, you enjoy playing games, but how can you transfer that interest into like a career where you can make money? It's really cool that you can have like this opportunity to do a free course and just have a taste of that and try it out. What we've found is like, so I guess, there is a prerequisite to getting onto this course, that you have to be what is termed a NEET youth. So you're not in employment, education, or training at the moment. And so what is cool about the course is that, a lot of our young people have just been wondering what they're going to do, or just sort of at home at the moment, haven't really got a routine, or haven't really set those goals or anything. And this is a real safe space to come to learn something new, and then also to bring that routine where you feel like you got a place to go every day. We try and make it as if you're going to work, and you're learning and achieving as well, in an awesome sort of cool supported environment. And so I think that's what we've found is like it's a real change. It's a real positive change that all of our Taiohi have experienced. And they remind us of that too, how they they enjoy the connections they make here, and also the habits that they're creating as well.
Yeah, no, and I think just to to elaborate on that too, it's a pretty special whānau unit that you've got there. So I mean, definitely the times that myself have come into the space there, and just really awesome to see tauira just really thriving. And I think that's a really key point around what you're saying, for tauira to get into this particular profession. Just that opportunity around what you're providing there at Learn Me. But I think what was quite interesting, I remember spending an afternoon with you there, and then I remember there was some type of like wellness, well-being that we done as a kind of like breaking up that afternoon. Tell us about that, and how that works, and the great kaimahi that you've got there to support you in doing that.
Yeah, awesome. So wellness is a big component. Well-being, like making sure we're looking after ourselves, is a big component of our workplace. Just like many other tech like workplaces around the world now, they're bringing a well-being component into their companies and organizations. And so how we do that here, I mean, you can't just sit behind a computer all day and slouch and not think of keeping your fluids up and your food and stretching your body and all that. So we have a wellbeing program which we follow, and that consists of every morning we start with half an hour wellbeing, and that in those sessions we have a wellness practitioner come and guide us through either mindfulness, meditation, yoga, those type of things for half an hour, and that's a really good start to the day. And then we have also in the afternoon, like I said, to get us off our chairs and actually move our body a bit, we do 4-minute exercise. And so we all get up and we choose 4 different exercises, and we do 3 rounds of it. And it's just really, I guess it's an energizer for the afternoon, but obviously it just reminds us that we can't sit in our table all day behind the computer. We have to actually be active. And so we enforce that, and we enforce that by also just having facilities like a free, coffee and hot chocolate machine, and I guess water and stuff like that. And in terms of kaimahi, we've got our pastoral care as well, and so they yeah, they really support all of our learners with on the wellbeing side of things also, obviously, and help to remove any other barriers that they might have to either to enjoy themselves here and also for their learning.
Rawe. And so, and I understand too, so we've actually got Angie, who is also of Taranaki, from Taranaki iwi as well, and so our whānau will know Angie and the mahi that she also does with our engagement space and the engagement team, but also as a part of that mahi too, she is a part of the team. Then we've got Nicola, and what better way, whānau? Like anything, we've got them there just on standby. So we've just got them there. Kia ora, Ange, kia ora, Nicola. Great to have you join us on the actual live stream here today. And yeah, just really important to have that partial care, isn't it, there, Ross? Because it's just, you know, there's one thing about coming and learning, but I think like anything, you want to make sure that you've got all these different layers that are wrapped around. So it's really cool to just to hear how you and the whānau there at Lunami are really putting a different lens on, you know, on education and actually making it in a way that it's interactive, resonates with your tauira. And, you know, the great thing about it, it's right here at home on our maunga. Now, I understand that there is actually another cohort that is about to start. So for our Taiohi out there, can you tell us what do our whānau need to know in regards to, you know, how can they get on board this great kaupapa?
Yeah, awesome. So as you know, it's like we're discussing, it's a collaboration between Taranaki iwi and Lunami. So either you can, you know, get in touch with Taranaki iwi, anyone that you know that works there as a kaimahi, and or you could even get in touch with Lunami by phoning us or emailing us or jumping on our website and sending us a message, or even coming in and popping in and having a look and having a kōrero with us.
Yeah. That sounds really awesome. You know, I think, you know, just what you're delivering there in the space and just the opportunities, and like Taiohi Ma or our whānau out there, if you're watching this and you've got Taiohi at home and you're thinking, man, you know, you see them designing just, you know, freehand on paper, or they're always gaming, or, you know, they love to do, I suppose, you know, what is it, followers on Facebook or Instagram, that type of stuff. Really think about this and give it a go. Yeah, it's right here at home. And as you can see here, you've got Ross there, who's had a kōrero and given all the, you know, just about the Lunami kaupapa, what it's all about. And you can see how there our whanaunga Angie is there as well to awhi and support along with Nicola. So just, you know, any questions, or if you want to give it a go, get in contact with the team there at Lunami. But other than that, I just want to give you all a big mihi. Thank you so much for joining us today. And watch this space too at Te Whānau. So we're actually going to be having a kōrero with a couple of the current tauira, and they're just going to give a bit of a kōrero, just, you know, what it's been like for them, how the programs work for them, and just, yeah, anything in regards to, you know, why they've done it and the experience that they've had. But from us here, we just once again, thank you both for, or all of you, should I say, coming on and joining us today. And we wish you all the best. We'll be in touch. But from us here at home in Taranaki, Te Whānau, to our whānau near and far, take care, and we'll be back with you shortly. Mauri ora e te iwi.